My dear listener, angels have an urgent message for you today. Heaven wants you to know something powerful. Someone is about to chase you in a way that will leave you absolutely stunned. And I'm not talking about a casual text or a half-hearted effort. The angels are showing me a complete reversal, a divine turnaround that will shock you to your core. If you've been wondering why someone pulled away, why they became distant, why it felt like they were running from the very connection you both felt, Heaven is saying, it's about to make sense. And what's coming will leave you breathless. Let me share what the angels are revealing. This person has been carrying a weight you couldn't fully see. Behind the silence, behind the distance, there's been a private battle, a struggle so overwhelming that they convinced themselves they weren't worthy of you. They looked at the mess in their life and thought, how could I possibly make them happy when I can't even fix myself? The angels want you to understand. Their pulling away was never about you not being enough. It was about them feeling like they weren't. They've been afraid. Afraid to be fully honest because they didn't want to burden you. Afraid to step forward because they thought they'd only bring you into their chaos. Afraid to lose you, yet too paralyzed by fear to hold on properly. But here's what Heaven is declaring over your situation right now. That season is ending. God has been working behind the scenes in ways you couldn't see. While you were praying, while you were wondering, while you were trying to understand, the Most High was already shifting things in the spiritual realm. And what took time to break through in the spirit is now about to manifest in the physical. The angels are showing me something specific. This person is about to experience a sudden awakening. Not a gradual realization, a sudden one. It's going to hit them like lightning. All at once, they're going to see clearly what they've been too clouded to recognize, that you are their answered prayer, that you are the peace in their storm, that you are the joy they've been desperately searching for everywhere else. And when that revelation hits, they're going to move, fast. Heaven is saying, get ready for pursuit, not the lukewarm, inconsistent energy you may have experienced before. I'm talking about someone who finally understands what they almost lost, and they're not going to risk losing it again. The angels are showing me a message coming, and it's going to stun you. It might be the raw honesty you've been waiting for. It might be the clarity that seemed impossible. It might be the commitment you thought you'd never hear. But whatever form it takes, you're going to feel the shift in your spirit before you even see the evidence. This is divine timing, beloved. This isn't coincidence. This isn't random. This is Heaven aligning what was always meant to be, but needed refining first. If you feel led to support this mission of spreading prophetic and anointed words from Heaven, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more. May God bless every giver 100-fold and return to you the desires of your heart in divine timing. Your offering helps us continue to share God's love with those who need it most. Together, we are building a community rooted in faith, anchored in love, and aligned with purpose. Now, I want you to understand something important. This person knows you bring out the best in them. When they're around you, the weight lifts, the stress fades, they feel like themselves again. Actually, they feel like the best version of themselves. You make them laugh, you make them feel safe, you remind them what joy feels like, and that terrified them. Because when you know someone is your peace, and you feel like you're a mess, the enemy will whisper, you'll ruin them. Walk away before you hurt them. They deserve better. But God is silencing those lies. The angels are showing me this person breaking free from the prison of their own overthinking. They're done with the back and forth. They're done with the fear. They're done living in, what if I'm not enough? They're stepping into, what if I'm the one they've been praying for too? And beloved, they are. Heaven wants you to know, your prayers haven't been ignored. They've been active. Every tear you cried, God collected. Every moment you chose faith over fear, heaven took notice. Every time you refused to close your heart despite the confusion, you were cooperating with the miracle that's about to unfold. The angels are declaring, this person is about to break the silence. They're going to reach out. They're going to speak truth. They're going to lay everything on the table, the fears, the feelings, the facts. No more hiding, no more half-truths. Full transparency is coming. And with that transparency comes the relationship you've been believing for. I see commitment. I see security. I see someone who is ready. Not perfect, but ready. Ready to grow with you. Ready to build with you. Ready to stop running and start creating the future you both deserve. So here's what you need to do. First, receive this word with faith. Don't let past disappointments cloud what God is doing now. The past season was preparation. This season is manifestation. Second, get clear on what you need to know. When they reach out, you'll have the opportunity to ask questions. Don't let the excitement of their return make you skip over important clarity. The angels are saying they're ready to answer everything, so know what you need to hear. Third, stay in peace. This isn't the time to chase, convince, or prove anything. Heaven is handling it. Your job is to remain anchored in your worth, rooted in your faith, and confident that what God has ordained, no devil in hell can stop. This is happening, beloved, and it's happening soon. The angels want you to feel their presence surrounding this situation. They're clearing the path. They're removing obstacles. They're whispering truth into the ears of the one who needs to hear it. And when they finally move, you're going to recognize God's fingerprints all over it. So lift your head, strengthen your heart. What you've been waiting for is on its way, and it's going to be worth every moment you trusted God through the uncertainty. You are so loved. You are not forgotten. And heaven is about to stun you with what's coming next.